Good evening from Florida, everyone. This is Chelsa with Lonely Hands ASMR. Tonight we are going to continue the chalk bucket series, and we are going to make reforms out of everything we've done. But I'm not thinking we're going to be able to do a full ASMR video on this because I'll be mixing, there'll be some noises. I might have kids interact in this, as a matter of fact. Hopefully I'm that lucky mom tonight where I can just film this and not have any interruption. But you know what, it's life, so it's okay. They're fun, they love this, and I love teaching them how to be creative. So I hope you guys enjoy, and you guys are enjoying this series, and hopefully tonight we can see some fun come out. We have two mixes tonight. We're going to do the very powdery one that I sifted, and then we have a gritty one, which is from the rolling pin I did last night. And then in the end, we're going to mix them together to kind of create a nice gritty but yet light fluffy mix and put it in that lovely big old mold over there. So hope you guys enjoy, and we'll start having some fun. Thanks for joining. Good evening, everybody. It's me, Chelsa, again. Welcome back. Now we're going to start reforming. Going to get some powder added into these waters. I've already pre-filled my buckets with water due to just easier to do first. This is just regular tap water out of our sink, nothing special, no distilled or anything. We're pretty easy here. We have a little chlorinated water in our system, so we're gonna start off with a gritty mix first, and I think I'm gonna make this one in my red bowl first, and we're just gonna add that in and incorporate that as we go. And sorry I can't get all of this on film. I'm kind of having to do this in my kitchen tonight due to weather, and I guess I should switch maybe the bowls around so I don't get mixed into the other bowl. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying their time and enjoying their day, whether it's day, night. I'm not sure of everybody's time frame, but I know I had a great day today, so I'm feeling very blessed to have this in my life. And we're going to start mixing this in now and see it kind of get incorporated into the water, and we'll keep adding as we go. And if you guys have any questions or comments, of course, anytime, just let me know. But I'm going to go quiet for a little bit just so you can enjoy this. Mix so we can get it all incorporated. Sometimes you gotta work that out. I'm on a baking channel right now. My gritty mixes, I kind of tend to make a little thicker just because they kind of have a cooler texture. I really like how crunchy they kind of come out sometimes. But we'll see. This is just chalk and water, no additives, no cornstarch, no baking soda, just straight chalk and water to just give us this gritty texture. And I don't really add a whole lot of things to my mixes. I don't know why, just feel like it's kind of like chalk and water is easier to do sometimes when I just want to mix something up really quickly. So yeah, I don't know about you guys. I know I have mixed in baking soda. Not always the best experience for me. Baking soda and I do not get along, I feel. So this is a little drier than I like. I'm going to grab some water. Just going to add in a little bit of this just to get that more of a texture, a soupier potato, mashed potato almost. And then we'll be able to get that all taken care of. I'm still new at this. I'm still learning as I'm going, and I am watching the most amazing ASMR artists on Chalk, and the creators are just so cool and so creative. I mean, I just can't get over the amount of creativity. I know that I have learned so much from so many different people, and I'm trying to learn the origins of all these crushes so I can give the shout outs that need to be given for all these people who deserve to be known for their creations in the beginning, because without them we would not have these beautiful things. So shout out to you guys, and thank you for creating this lovely world that we are in love with. That so dearly helps us. Just a tad more. I think we got it. Okay, again, I'm going to go silent just for a few minutes while I mix this up. To that consistency I like, kind of like a soupy mashed potato base. Okay, I think we're there. I'm just going to peel this off, make it nice and lovely. Again, I said this before, this is not really an ASMR video, but unfortunately due to that right there, the banging of the spatula. So I apologize if that's disappointing, but when we do the crush, of course, that will be considered ASMR. So now I'm going to switch out these bowls, and I'm going to move over to my smooth mix and get that ready now. So stay tuned for that. Hello everybody, we're back. Now we're going to start creating our smooth powder mix. Again, there's nothing mixed in with this chalk. It is strictly chalk and water. It is a mixture of Miss Pumpkin Purdy, medium hard, who I love medium hard chalks. I know that sounds crazy, but I love the way they form. I think they give you a good crunch, and they can be light and fluffy. But I do add, in my mixes another 2 chalks. I have Spry, which I'm sure most of you all know that now because I've done so many different types of things of chalks. And I do WOD Nation, I have been really lucky with them. I don't know how, but I have, and their chalks have come to me pretty soft majority of the time I've used them so far, and I'm very surprised. So hopefully if I ever order again, because they've gone up in price and a little more than I like to spend right now. But anyway, so we're just gonna get this all in here and start incorporating. I'm gonna go silent for a few more minutes. Add some more in here. This one's going to be a little stickier because this one's a more finer chalk. Sometimes I might have to switch out the spatula, bring that in, just to get this off. Once I get this incorporated, I'll bring back my little mixer and get these lumps out. Just wanted to get everything off the sides. Try to smooth it out a little bit more. apologize for my arms keep getting in the way, but I'm trying to make sure I get every nook and cranny. Alright, so that feels pretty good. That's about the consistency I like. A little bit lighter, more runnier. Not that runny actually. I might need to add more water to this, just because I like it to form up a little bit more crispier. So we'll see if I can maybe get that to get better. I'm making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. That's why we do this, right? We like to get messy. That's why I do this when my husband's at work at times, because he comes home and he sees me mixing in here. He's like, oh boy, what are we making tonight, mad scientist? He's very supportive. I'm very lucky and blessed. He's amazing. And he gets annoyed with the dust though, so I try not to form in here, but the weather's really not cooperative outside to do all this, so unfortunately I am in here tonight in the lovely kitchen doing this. So he'll be alright. I'll just have to do a little extra cleaning later. Okay, I think we're about there, and I feel pretty good about this one, so I'm going to take a quick break, be right back, and we'll start reforming these into my molds. Hey everybody, we're back. We're going to start putting these lovely mixtures into the molds. I just have some cute flowers, some bars, some donuts we're going to do with the smooth mixture. There's going to be a mixture of grittiness that goes in the other mixtures. So yeah, I hope you guys like these. I'm going to try to maneuver this around a little bit, sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to start filling my molds up with my mix. I am the worst at this, just so you know. I always overfill, mess every time I try to do this without making a mess. Never fails. So bear with me. One day I'm going to learn not to go completely overboard with these, because I've learned in the past when you overflow them, it's hard to carry them to the dehydrator, excuse me, to put them in. I always spill everything, so it's not a lot of fun to clean up, especially when you have color mixed in with these sometimes. White, not too hard. Okay, so those look pretty good. So I'm going to just little shakes. Give them a little bit of the form. Put these over here. Okay, one down, and let's get the rest done. this one I'm only going to do 3 donuts with the light because I'm going to see the differences in their textures when they're formed. It's the first time I'm actually ever used a donut mold, so hopefully I can get these to form well, which I refilled as usual. Told you I never can figure this stuff out sometimes, but we have to learn somehow, so this is what we do. We experiment, try to remember the mistakes, and then go from there. So I think we're good on these. Sorry if you can't see my hands at the moment, I'm just scraping the sides, trying to get everything squared. Move this out of the way for a moment. Now, here is the gritty mix that we're going to do. Alright, I'm just going to give this a quick little stir again. A piece of glue got in there somehow, I'm not sure. Alright, these are going to be interesting. I almost feel like these might be getting a little set up already. Hold on 1 second, I'm just going to quickly add some water, just a tad. Don't want them too hard. No, I guess that consistency was okay. It's okay. It's just set up for a little bit, so it kind of started to form a little bit. One day I have a goal to do a huge slab, but I don't have the space for it except for my oven, so I have to figure out how to bake. I don't know how to bake reforms yet. I've tried that in the very beginning, and yeah, that did not go well at all. I almost burnt my house down, and I'm not joking when I said that. My house was literally in smoke in my kitchen because the chalk was burning and it was awful. Smell, everything. And yeah, you can just imagine. So I was kind of told, no, we can't be doing that no more. And agreed. So I put my gritty mix in. Just a little bit. So that one. Alright, so we got gritty and smooth on this one. We're going to put this over here. Bring these over. Now these have been kind of sitting for a while. I'm sorry, they look crunchy. I try to clean my molds all the time, but sometimes the dye sets in to the mold, so I don't really get lucky. Okay. Them probably before I did everything else except this one. I didn't realize this one still had some dye. Wanted to make everything pure white, my favorite. It's one of my absolute favorite reforms is pure white reforms. Dye is fun, but I can't get over how pretty these can be when they're perfectly reformed and crunched perfectly and just perfectly. I guess it's my new favorite word tonight. Sorry. I can be kind of a goofball sometimes, guys. Sorry. It's the first time I've ever really spoken on camera too, so I'm a little nervous, so just bear with me. If I'm getting on your nerves, totally understand, because I get on my own because I talk too much. But okay, so this one's good. Switch out for this one. I like this one, or I like this mold because it's like you can film big time. It's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about overfilling all these. It's kind of funny about some of these. I don't know why, but I feel like I just have to get it to the top. It's just me. I don't know why. And then I overfill it. Okay. Push this one down. Alright, last but not least, some more bars. I'm gonna have to make some more gritty mix in a minute. Now I use the Chelsa dehydrator I bought off of Amazon. Got it on sale. I love it. I think it's great. And the settings can be a little funky, but overall I'm pretty impressed with it. Yep, I'm gonna have to mix up some more gritty mix, so bear with me, guys. Shouldn't take too long. I try to put the water in first because I feel like the dust is last, but kind of wanting to do this quickly, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. You might hear my dog in the background, so I apologize. She is a beautiful 12-year-old corgi, female, and old girl, but I'm a corgi lover and a Frenchie lover, but haven't been able to get my Frenchie. One day I will, though. I hope you find this tutorial and whole series fun and helpful for anything. Again, I'm new still, I'm learning still. I just love to do stuff like this to see what people think, and you know, never know, might help somebody one day, like it does me when I watch this stuff. And it's fun. Can't go wrong if you're into this. I think it's something I've watched the videos my entire, I wouldn't say entire life, that's a little dramatic. I have watched ASMR, chalk crushing, chalk art, any satisfying, oddly satisfying videos for years. Before even my son was born, he's about to be 9. So I've been doing this for a little over 10 years, watching this stuff. And I just finally one day said, you know what, I'm going to try it. I want to touch a block of chalk and see what the consistency really feels like. So, brief scenario of my family, like, just give you a little insight. So, I am married. I have a husband of 11 years coming this October. We are very blessed with 2 beautiful kids. I have a little girl who's almost 2 and a little boy who will be 9 in about 3 weeks, who's extremely excited about becoming 9. Today is his last day of school, so he is in his room playing with his game that he was told he could have once he was finished with school. And we have, our son has been diagnosed recently with autism. He has the form of what's called Asperger's. It's a different type of autism. It's on the higher end of the spectrum. He is ADHD on top of it. So yeah, he is full of it and fun and mostly teaches us so much stuff. So my daughter, she is brilliant for almost 2-year-old. She's fearless. She is not afraid of anything except people. And that can be kind of funny sometimes because she's very, very funny and a lot of good things. But when it comes to seeing people, she will act shy and not even know you. So, yeah, we have a very fun family, very energetic. And I wouldn't change it for the world, that is for sure. It has got its challenges, just like everybody else has with their children, but I am so grateful to be a mom. And I was even told once when my husband and I, before we got married, I was told I wouldn't be able to have kids. And God said, no, that's not true, and showed everybody. So I have 2 beautiful babies. So they are my loves, my life. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Do anything I have to do to keep them safe. Everything in this crazy world we live in sometimes. But luckily we are a very strong faith-based family, and we love dearly, deeply for everybody. So there's just a little scenario. I'm about to be 40 years old, coming up in July, yay me. Not really excited about the 40 part, I'm just excited to celebrate my birthday. So I'm going to exchange all this over and do our big mold next. I'll be right back. Alright, hi guys, back again. I'm going to mix in my gritty mix with my smooth mix to get my forms ready for the big bunch, which I have a feeling I have over made chalk for this, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more in my reforms, but okay, let's give this a nice little stir, see what kind of consistency. Maybe I'll have enough, maybe I'll have some left over, I don't know. Let's see how this looks. Just gonna open it. Kind of giving me a nice texture I like. Good deal. I keep seeing this blue flake in here. It's driving me nuts. So let's see. Alright, I think this is good to go to pour in. So let's pick this Mama Jama up. Let's pour it. Do this kind of under you guys. So you kind of see. Oops. And that is why I covered my table with stuff. Now this one's going to be fun to take outside to put in my dehydrator. I keep saying hydrator. Yeah, I think I made too much left over, which is fine. I'll just get some more molds and put this in there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a great time getting this out to my dehydrator in my shed. So I might have to take 5 on this one, definitely. I will be back and pray that I get this out there okay without dropping.
Hey guys, just real quick, I wanted to give you a brief scenario, what's going on. So yes, as you see, it is raining. I have to make it through the rain to that lovely little piece of heaven back there. That is my studio slash husband's garage. So pray for me that I get this beautiful mold out there without killing it and getting jumped on by frogs and God knows what else is out here. So we'll be back in a moment.
Well, success, guys. I got them in here. I didn't drop. I actually even really crammed them in. I don't know how they'll dry, but we'll go for it. Just have to put everything on a pretty high heat just to get them to come down a little because they always like to shrink. So anyway, I'm going to get this locked in. Please don't drop my reforms I have done. I'm going to turn this on. It's at a temperature. We're going to go up to 1. And we're going to do at 10:49. That's perfect. So here we go. Thank you for joining me. I do have a little set there. I gotta wait till something's done to put those in, but got lots of fun stuff coming up. Got a cool little grand finale planned. Just giving you a little brief scenario of my domain in here. So just some future crushes coming up. All my lovely supplies. Again, this is a shed that I am splitting with my husband. That is why you see tools everywhere. But he did let me have a part of his area to crush, film, reform everything in. So hope you enjoyed this tonight. I really had a lot of fun. I would love to show you, but my hair is frizzy. I look tired and drained. So with that being said, I really hope you have a blessed night. And thank you for every supporter, subscriber, follower that has contributed to my channel and all the great friends I have met. And I hope that we can get this crush on the road tomorrow. And enjoy your evening. God bless you. Night night.